grandfather.
Hello everybody. Today we got another unboxing and first impression, and we can update with a review after we run it for a little bit. I remember a while back we made a video on a dehumidifier. We had an older one and we got a lot of new one. We had a lot of luck with that one. It was a Frigidaire, so we bought another Frigidaire because our old one, it kind of broke. So I don't know how old it was because it was used when we got it. But we've had a lot of luck with the Frigidaire, so we bought another one. This is this year's model. It is a 35 pint current OE. It takes the place of the 50 pint. See, right there, it tells you it takes the place of the 50 pint. Which 50 pint was the old one we had, which is probably like 2 years old now. So this one is supposed to be exactly the same as the old one as far as how it runs. And it looks like they've strapped it in there. So let's see if I can pull it off. It probably weighs about 40 pounds. So it's not like cheaply made as far as weight. So we're going to open it up, see what we got. First we'll remove the strap. Put those back in the box. We try to keep the stuff that came in at least for a week or so to make sure there's no issues with the actual equipment. Because if you do have to return it, I know a common mistake people make is they go ahead and just throw away the stuff after they open it, and then it might last a week or two and it breaks. If you don't have the original packaging, most of the time they won't take it back. So there she is. I don't know if you've watched the old video of the old one we had, but it looks very similar. Has the same read functions on the top. The filter reset, the digital settings. Let's see if I can get this off. I wonder why it wasn't coming off there. So, like I said, you get the side, which you always use this kind of tape. It's kind of got like a mesh in it. It's a good tape, but it's hard to get off sometimes, and also it leaves like a sticky residue. So I'm trying to get it all off there. You can use alcohol to get that sticky part off. So here's your tray. Oh, it's still taped over here. Okay. If it's like the old one, this should be your water tray. So there's your water tray. Water will go in there. Let's see if it's like the old one. The old one had the filter up in here, and you pulled it out. Let me see. I'm pretty sure this is the filter. Nope, that's not. The filter on the new one's in a different spot. So let me see if I can locate that for you guys to see it. Here's your filter on this one. The filter is on the inside. It's just clipped in here, here. You'll pop it out, clean it off. This has the same features, I do know that, as it'll light up here when it will tell you need to clean your filter. So we've got that. Like I said, the filter's in a different spot on the new model. Here's your drain if you want to hook up a direct drain, so it can go out the hose instead of here. But otherwise, all the features look pretty much the same. Like I said, this is the newer model in case you haven't watched the old one and you want to. Here's your handle so you can carry your water. Let's see, I'll tell you exactly what model this is. They sealed the packaging. Last time, just an open bag. Here's your instructions. Dehumidifier. Basically just telling you where the filter is, everything I just showed you, how to pull your water out. Has the different codes on here, which the other one only had a couple codes. This one looks like it has a several. It's a E4 would be your bucket's full. EC means there's a communication error, which the old one didn't have anything like that. It doesn't really give you a model number on these. It just says, see if it's on the box. No, it doesn't really have a model number. Should have. We just have to go off. This is the one that replaces the 50 pint that we had before. It's a 35, but it does the work of a 50. Here is the registration. So if you want to send it in, the registration for your warranty. It's right here. Yeah, there's a place we can write the model number. See if the model number is back here. Yes. This is the model number FFAD 3533W1. So it's right down here. You just have to do a little digging for it. Usually they have it on the box and such, but they didn't on this one. So what we're going to do now is turn it on, let it run like we did with the last one, and then we will tell you later on the results. Like I said, the last one we ran, it filled up, what, like one and a half times in a day? I don't remember. At least once. Like I said, we have a lot of humidity in this house, so that's why we buy these. So we're going to turn this one on, and we're going to see what we get from it. And we will get back with you after it runs for a day and tell you the results. So this is the model that broke. It's an old Amcor. I know we've had it for about 3 years. It was given to me by my mom because she no longer needed it. She moved. And she had it for quite a long time. It's an older model. Finally, one day it just went kaput. I heard something sound like it broke, on the internal. And when you turn it on, it just shuts itself back off. So it will be replacing this. And it will be going back here. This would fill up usually about once a day. So we're going to see what it does. So currently it is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So we're going to plug this bad boy in. And we'll get back with you in a few hours to show you how it's doing and give you our input. The model we bought replaces this model, which I'm sure they probably still have this in stock, but they're discontinuing it. We've had a lot of luck with this one. Like I said, it has the handle just like the other one. The filter, when you pull this out on this one, the filter is underneath, which I like the new one because you don't have to pull the bucket out to change. If your filter goes off, which it's getting close, this is a clean filter, what will happen is that'll eventually shut off. So you'll pull that out, slide your filter out and clean it. The new one has it right there where it's easy to access, so you can clean it while it's running. So that's convenient. But that new one replaces this one. It's actually it's a little bit cheaper than this one, but it's more energy efficient. Because as stuff gets newer, it's more energy efficient. But I've also noticed it doesn't seem to last as long. All right. And see how much water we got. Actually, there's not that much water in it. I'd say maybe a glass. So it's doing its job, bringing the humidity level down. It just
But
not that.
in
It's just
winter,
not.
it's not really much humidity.
So it's got about a glass. So you figure that's 2 hours. In a day, it would probably fill that up. So it's doing its job. It's taking the humidity level down, and that's what we wanted it for. I want to give you a quick update and review on this. So my wife started this morning at roughly about 7 o'clock in the morning. So it's been running for 6:30. So it's been running for 4.5, about 7.5 hours, something like that. We've been using them now for I don't know, about 2 weeks. We've seen they've made a big difference. As I said, we had 2, 1 died, so we got a couple more of these. So what we're going to do now is take this out and show you how much wetter we've gotten in about 7 hours. And this is a 5-gallon bucket, so it's about, I don't know, about a third of the way full. Oh, I just made a mess on the floor. So probably about a gallon of water in 7 hours. If this thing runs, when we first turned it on, we first started using it. We started using, because we got a couple, and we started using them in rooms that we didn't used to use them in. We were getting a full bucket every day. We've noticed that it has come down some, but as you see, in about 7 hours, we get about a gallon. And you figure we have four of them running, and so that's about 4 gallons of water every day that it pulls out of the air. So it does make a difference. We've noticed as far as the humidity level being down. Normally this would just be something you'd be breathing in, I suppose. So they've been doing really good. Like I said, this was a replacement model of the one we previously showed you guys. I think that one's like 2 years ago. So recommend it. Give it a thumbs up. And if you decide to get one, let us know how you deal with it. Thanks.